Before starting, let me give you one-line definition about chromatography. So, chromatography is a laboratory technique that is used in the separation or purification of a mixture. So, coming to the topic, column chromatography. It is the simplest chromatographic technique used to separate and purify mixtures. Overall, there are many chromatographic techniques, but comparing to everything, column chromatography, it is the simplest technique. So to make this process a complete one, technicians use a long glass column having a stopcock which is placed at the lower end. The materials required are glass column, 1 or 2 beakers to collect the substances, adsorbent, eluent, and a plug of cotton or a glass wool. Here, at the lower end of the glass column, a plug of cotton or glass wool is placed to support the adsorbent powder. So this method involves separation of mixture by adding some adsorbent to the glass column. Now what is this adsorbent? It is nothing but activated aluminum oxides or magnesium oxides, or sometimes starch is also used. As we are using adsorbent, column chromatography is one technique based on this principle of differential absorption. So before everything, if you have a doubt, make it clear the difference between adsorption and absorption. Absorption is nothing but, for example, you are dipping a sponge into water. So the sponge will absorb the full water. So this is absorption. Now what is adsorption? Adsorption means if in case we have headache, we use amirtanjan or anything, whichever you prefer. But here, amirtanjan does not get absorbed, but it sticks onto the skin by reducing the pain. It is only present outside. So, amirtanjan acts as a adsorbent for us to reduce the pain. In case of column chromatography, as I told you before, magnesium oxide or aluminum oxide, which is nothing but alumina, it is acting as an adsorbent to separate the mixture. So you may have a question, what is the stationary phase mentioned in a book? Usually the chromatographic technique has 2 phases, which is nothing but stationary phase and mobile phase or moving phase. Now the adsorbent that we are adding into the glass column is acting as the stationary phase. Now the mixture that has to be separated is placed on top of the adsorbent column, that is the glass column, in which the eluent is passed in by making it a loaded sample. The eluent is the liquid solvent that is allowed to flow down the column slowly. This eluent can be of one liquid or a mixture of many liquids. This eluent acts as the moving phase. When the eluent is passed in, depending upon the degree to which the components are adsorbed, the separation takes place, which means the most readily adsorbed substance is retained on the top, that is, it stays on the top, and others come down to various distance. That is, the most readily adsorbed substance shows stronger interactions and the less adsorbed substance shows weaker interactions. To make it more clear, let me tell you in an easy manner. When we add oil or water to flour, that is idli flour or anything, water gets adsorbed first and reach the bottom. Oil takes some time because oil is less dense than water. So the substance that is most readily adsorbed stays on the top and others come down. This is only shown to us in 3 colors. Finally, the mixtures will be collected one by one in a beaker through the stopcock. We can adjust it and we can collect it. Hence, this is the process that is involved in the separation technique, that is the column chromatography. Thank you.